So in this video, I'm using hand weights in a similar way that I did in a video earlier where I used the rubber bands, the TheraBands. So this time I'm using hand weights. They're about 4.5 kilos each. And so I've got them reaching up towards the sky, rolling the spine up and down in a bridge, and then staying up at the top of the bridge and opening and closing the arms. So inhale to open, exhale to close. Keep pressing down through the heels to keep the hips up high, getting nice tone in your bikini bottom muscles and your mini skirt muscles. And then add in a combination. So now bending and stretching the elbows will work the back of your arms, so the triceps, and then still rolling up and down in the bridge to work the muscles in the back of the body. Great exercise for some coordination as well. And then stay up at the top of the movement. Bring the heels together, turn the toes out. So you're thinking of spiraling from the top of the hips, or the hip joints rather, so spiraling the muscles in the legs, rolling up and down in the bridge. Now you get a little bit more tone in the lower part of your glutes. So again, great exercise for your bikini bottom muscles, your mini skirt muscles. And adding in the coordination of opening and closing the arms. And then pick up one foot at a time and take the opposite arm overhead. So we keep that movement going. The other leg pushing through the heel to keep the hips up high. And then taking one arm back at a time. Roll on down. Lower the weights down. Hands go behind the back of the knees. Exhale to roll on up for an assisted roll up. Roll down. And then this time as you roll on up, stretch out the legs, reach the arms forward over the toes, roll on down, arms go back, and then roll over. And this is one of my favorite combinations, roll up and then roll over. It's really fun. Roll on up again to sitting. Roll down, one bone at a time, and then roll over. Aim the sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Separate the feet, flex the feet so you get that nice feeling of stretching your hamstrings as you roll down. Lower the feet down. Roll the upper body up. Reach up towards the sky, roll down. This time we stop in the hundreds position. So the lower back is lengthened on the mat, really scooping your tummy muscles in. And we pump the arms for 5 as we breathe in. Keep on pumping, breathe out for 5. So if you turn your palms up and then down, that helps you to count. Roll on up to sitting, cross your ankles, and then we go into some rowing. So the first row we do is reaching the arms forward to shoulder height, and then bring the hands back towards your rib cage. So keeping the elbows close to the body. And then change the position. Have the palms facing down now and have the elbows out wide. So we squeeze the lower tips of the shoulder blades together, bending and stretching the elbows. Keep that movement going. So elbows stay close to the body for the narrow rowing. And then take the arms up higher. So great exercise to tone the upper arms in the wide rowing. Then we lower the weights down, roll over, pause in between the wide part in between your shoulders. And then we go into the corkscrew. So in the corkscrew, we aim the toes over one shoulder, and we roll down on that side of the spine. We do a U-turn around our tailbone, and we roll up on the other side of the spine. Pause in the center, flex the feet, roll on down. Take the arms overhead, and then exhale, roll on up to sitting. Pick up the weights again, and if you can, keep your legs out straight, so you're sitting in a long sit. Sit up really tall, and then keep the elbows close to the rib cage, and then open and close the arms. So great exercise to keep good mobility at the shoulder joints. Then change the position so that now your hands are facing towards your face, and then reach the arms up and down towards the sky. So sitting up really tall. Do another set of the internal external rotation arms. So you open the arms and then close the arms, squeezing the lower tips of the shoulder blades together, and then reach up towards the sky. Great exercise to work through the back and through all the different muscles in the arms. Lower the weights down, roll over, and if you leave your arms overhead, then you're ready to do the control balance. So this is a great exercise, not just for balance and coordination, but it's a pretty hard exercise. So when you've mastered this exercise, you will always feel really happy. And once you can do it, you can usually do it forever, I think. Catch hold of both ankles, and then let's go into open leg rocker. So keeping your legs straight if you can. Of course, if you need to bend your knees, you can. Inhale to roll back. Exhale to roll on up, balance behind your sitting bones. Now we're going to go into a Z sit, and we do a movement like the mermaid. It's a little bit different because I'm using the hand weights. When I take my arms overhead and pause in the side bend, then I bend and stretch the elbows. So you're getting more tone through the back of your arms. And then stay in that side bend position. Bend and stretch the elbows 3 times. And then up and over to the other side. Unfold and go back into a long sit position. Lower the weights down, roll down and roll over, and we're ready to do the jackknife. So we exhale to roll over, aim the legs to 45 degrees, then reach the legs up towards the ceiling as if you're going towards 90 degrees. Roll on down, heels touch the floor, but you've got to maintain contact of your lower back on the mat. Reach up towards the sky again, keeping the hips up high. Roll on down. Roll on up and come into the Z sit position again, ready to do the mermaid on the other side. So we exhale, reach up and over into a long side bend. And your arm is alongside your ear, trying to keep both sitting bones on the ground equally. And then on the next one, we stay over, bend and stretch the elbow 3 times, getting nice tone through the back of the arms. Reach up and over to the other side, and then unfold, lower the weights down, turn into a plank position. Lower down in your push-up position. When the chest touches the floor, clasp your hands behind your back, and we go into double leg kick. So we look in one direction, and we inhale to kick 3 times, and then we reach away. So you might like to exhale as you kick and then inhale to go into extension. Reaching the arms and the legs long. Stay up and then let's go for a swim. So we paddle the arms, paddle the legs. Keep that movement going. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And then hands next to your rib cage. And we're going to finish off with the swan 2. So we rock and roll forward and back. And then on your last one, sit back on your heels. Take a little stretch.